Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity, with salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawashi. This your brother Dawada, coming at you with another lesson, Lord willing is edifying. And the words of Yahawah by Yahawashi are going to hold true. Right? As we see, the time of Jacob's trouble is fastly approaching. The implementation of the MOTB, which is that micro C-HIP, and that Neuralink is right around the corner. And we see these things playing out. And you have these guys, saying that there's not going to be any Jacob's trouble, or Jacob's trouble has already occurred, or that Jacob's trouble is gay. Well, you're going to have to eat those words, man, because we're fastly approaching those times. And you're not warning the people, all right? You got these guys saying that the MOTB is sleeping with white women, or an embargo, or sin, You think it with your mind and you act it out with your hand. No, man. No, the micro C-HIP is that RFID, CHIP, and that Neuralink, Those things has been revealed to the Lord's prophets, matter of fact. Real quick, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7 in the NLT. It says, "Indeed, the sovereign Lord never does anything until he reveals his plans to his servants, the prophets." So these plans have been revealed unto the prophets, man. All right, start with our head apostles and elders, a great millstone. Okay? And you people going to know that a prophet have been among you. All right? So these things have now been revealed. And guess what? The correct message is now going out. Real quick. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. Then the Lord, in the NLT, then the Lord said unto me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. See that? So we've been carrying the correct message, man, real quick. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 16, I believe. Yeah, the correct message has been carried, man. Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 25. I will show forth doctrine in weight and declare his knowledge exactly. See that? So the words of Yahawah by Yahawashi are being declared exactly, man. There's no changing up, no switching up, none of that. So the correct message, let's read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 2. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed, and the prophecies are not being delayed, man. All right? They're taking place right before our eyes.
Homan tells us
We'll take steps to secure the border.
President-elect Trump's incoming border czar Tom Homan tells us mass deportation will include workplace roundups.
Are we talking around Inauguration Day, even on Inauguration Day?
I'm not going to forecast what we're doing and where we're doing it, but you can count on worksite enforcement coming back.
Will mass deportation hurt the economy?
I think mass deportation and results of mass deportation are more important to this country than anything. We're going to protect the national security of this country.
ICE agents have told us they prioritize arresting undocumented immigrants with criminal records. Critics have asked, what about undocumented family members?
will there be collateral arrests?
Yes. It's not okay to be in this country illegally.
He's also promising to close Panama's Darien Gap, which migrants cross on the way to the U.S.
We want to shut the Darien Gap down.
Would you work with the Panamanian government? Would you send the U.S. military to shut it down?
We're always going to work with the foreign government. But it needs to happen. We'll save thousands of lives.
At a shelter in Tijuana, Mexico, we found worried migrants struggling to schedule initial asylum screenings on the Biden administration's phone app, an app that Homan now wants to eliminate.
Creating programs to allow thousands of people in this country a week that we don't properly vet and that we know don't qualify is not the answer.
Homan's also working on creating a hotline where Americans can report undocumented immigrants who've committed a crime. Lester?
Chicago is expected to begin Tuesday morning, one day after President-elect Trump's inauguration. The report adding that U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement will send as many as 200 officers to carry this out.
That starts on January 21st. Yeah. And we're going to start right here in Chicago, Illinois.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the Trump administration will target undocumented immigrants with criminal backgrounds, many of them with minor offenses like driving violations.
Born and raised. Deportation is going to start on January 21st. What that means is if you have no paperwork to prove that you can be in the United States, they're going to start rounding up people left and right that are undocumented. Now, Chicago is a sanctuary city. What that means is it protects people that do not have paperwork, that are here illegally. But unfortunately, the Trump administration is not playing no games. The governor cannot save you. The mayor cannot save you. Trump's not playing no games. As he was campaigning, he was letting everybody know what's going to happen. Now, my advice to anybody that does not have paperwork in Chicago, do not be outside thinking you're going to be safe, that this is not going to happen. This administration is not playing no games. They're coming after everybody that's in this country illegally. What they're telling you is they want you to come here, but they want you to come here legally with paperwork. So Chicago is going to see something that has never been seen in our history. Be careful. Do not do nothing stupid. If you get caught, just follow the rules and see what happens.
Yeah. See? And these just little inklings, little beginning stages of Jacob's trouble that's going to happen to the children of Israel, man. All right? Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Yeah, all 12 tribes. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. You see? For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Yeah, you got immigrants here, so-called illegal immigrants here in Alabama, all right, contemplating not going to work, man. You see? As you mentioned, it's going to start in Chicago. And these ICE agents have really unchecked power, man. If you really look into the amount of power that they're given, it's almost like a damn Gestapo type shit, man. Okay? It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, man. People holding themselves for fear. Right? It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Like this guy said, this is going to be something unprecedented. They already got these certain camps set up to hold them until they get deported, man. All right? And don't think this is just going to be reserved for the northern kingdom. No. The Lord said Israel and Judah. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, see, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, the elect is going to be saved out of this trouble, man. But it's fastly approaching. And you see the build-up for it. This is part of the build-up, man. This mass deportation. Really targeting the northern kingdom. Now you're going to have Haitians, so-called Haitians, you know, that was in Springfield, that all of a sudden has moved up out of that area. You're going to be targeted too, man. Okay? And eventually they want to round up you so-called African Americans, man. You Negroes. They're going to get you too, man. Why? Because this is the words of Yahawashi. None of these going to fail, man. Okay? Let's go to Daniel. Daniel. Chapter 12 and verse 1. See, the time of the end. Yeah, that vision is for a future time, man. And it's speaking. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, again, the elect. They're going to be preserved and saved out of these times, man. Again, they're fastly approaching. All right? Now let's go to this next.
Elon Musk.
I have queued up. Because again, no one of these is going to fail. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. And we read where the Lord is going to reveal his plans unto his prophets. So again, start with our head, apostles, and elders. We've been warning you of the things set to come to pass. And if you don't take heed, your blood going to be upon your own self, man. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So it's going to prosper, man. It's not going out void. All right?
Elon Musk expects 20 to 30 patients to receive upgraded Neuralink brain implants this year. We have upgraded the device so that the devices will have more electrodes, basically higher bandwidth and longer battery life, Musk said during an event streamed on his social media platform X this week. So we expect to hopefully do 20 or 30 patients this year with the upgraded Neuralink devices, Musk added.
What happens if someone ultimately does get a Neuralink installed? What will take place?
Well, for version 1 of the device, it would be it basically implanted in your skull. So, but it would be flush with your skull. So you basically take out a chunk of skull, put the Neuralink device in there. You put the electrode. You'd insert the electrode threads very carefully into the brain, and then you stitch it up, and you wouldn't even know that somebody has it. So then it can interface basically anywhere in your brain.
Actually, this is only one implant, but it has 2 separate processors. Well, that second implant, what you can do with it is the primary use of it is that I can use it for accessing the makerspace. I can use it to access the building at work. I can use it to access the equipment here, but I'm also putting RFID readers in my house to experiment with, the utility and convenience of having RFID Well, for one thing, it's the convenience, as far as I've driven to the makerspace and then reached in my pocket for my key fob and realized I don't carry keys anymore, and the key fob's back at home. Also, when I walk out to the Tesla, many times I'm charging my phone or I'm downloading some new update and I'm leaving it in the house. Now I use, the Tesla chip. I'm using it surprisingly more than I thought.
When this guy made his payment at the shop, he casually tapped his hand on the scanner, and to the cashier's surprise, the payment went through, leaving him stunned. What he didn't know was that the guy had a tiny chip implanted in his hand called an RFID chip, and it works in a way similar to a credit card, just with more features. The chip is inserted with a small injection and sits just under the skin, which is later programmed using a phone. After that, it's like having a hidden superpower with which you can unlock doors, make payments, and even open your car doors.
Yeah, real quick. You see it, man. You see it. Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. What's the book of the Lord? The Bible, man. The scriptures. No one of these shall fail, see. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded it. Excuse me. For my mouth have commanded, and his spirit have gathered them. So yeah, the Lord has commanded these things to show forth, man. As we read in Isaiah 54. All right, as the rain cometh down, so shall his word be. They go forth out of his mouth. It shall accomplish. It's going to flourish. It's going to prosper, man. And that's why you seeing these certain videos, man. Okay? Let's go to Revelation. Chapter 13. Right? And verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, see? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number of his name, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Yeah, which is all encompassed together, man. All right? You receive this man mark, you're going to receive all those other things with it. You know? But again, these things are speaking loud and clear at the end. The Lord, again, has revealed his secrets, his plans to his servants and prophets. And in turn, we're giving you warning from him. Okay? And if you take this thing, you're going to be destroyed, man. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And you see the header, doom for the worshipers of the beast. So you take this thing, you bowing down to Esau, man. You see? It says, and the third angel followed them saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Yeah, they ain't specified right or left hand now, man. Are you guys who try and get around that? No, the Lord said, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without measure into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, yeah. In the presence of our Lord Yahawashi, man. All right? You're going to be caught up in that lake of fire, man. That thermonuclear fire that the Lord has set to burn up America, Babylon the Great, man. You see? But again, these secrets has been revealed in these last times. Real quick. We'll close it out there. You people are not going to have an excuse. Is it 3 or is it 1 and 27? Let's see. Yep. Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26. Even the mystery which have been hid from ages. Yeah. These things was once a mystery, man. Right? And it was hid from ages. At the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? And from generations. But now is made manifest to his saints. So now these things have been revealed, all right, to the elect, man, the hopeful elect. Because them the ones who going to believe the report. Sound an alarm in my holy mountain. And that warning is going out. So if you take heed, again, it's going to feel better for you. That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you another lesson. Till the next time I say Shalom.